Hello students, I am just checking in with you guys and going to give you a quick overview of what we've got left to read in this book and where we'll go with that. So we are now several chapters into book 3, and if you ask someone what A Tale of Two Cities is about, the events of the story that they'll tell you all come from book 3. So if you felt like, wow, there's just nothing really has happened so far, you're kind of right. Dickens spends the first 2 books developing the characters and the characteristics of his characters. And then in the 3rd book, he really goes on to explain or to tell the story that he wants to tell. So as we're reading this 3rd book, you'll start to find that action has picked up a little bit. Seems like, oh yeah, I see the plot now. It's not just character development anymore. So I think you'll enjoy more so this book 3 than the first 2 books, because it's a little bit faster paced and there's more story involved in it. We're now fully in the throes of the French Revolution in terms of the timeline that they're in, where I think we're right in the middle of the Reign of Terror, which was one of the bloodiest parts of the French Revolution. And the chapters that you'll read today, I think it mentions that 1,100 people were killed in one day from the prison. And so it has really hit this time that is very dangerous for Darnay as he's in prison, but it's also just as dangerous for Lucy and little Lucy. Little Lucy especially. We saw Madame Defarge threaten her, and so for her to be there is just as dangerous really for Darnay to be there, because the revolutionaries are set on destroying not just the men that are nobilities now, but their entire line, their whole generation. So keep an eye on little Lucy and Madame Defarge especially as you're reading. The rest of this, we'll finish this book I think over the next 2 weeks here, and then we'll spend the last 2 weeks of school on our final for this trimester, which will be fairly unconventional. I'm excited about it. I think it'll be fun in some ways, and I think you'll enjoy it. I'm not ready to share the details of it with you yet because I'm still working on it. But it won't be like none of our tests have been. It won't be a traditional test, but more of you applying what you have learned and what we've read about and the story that we've read. So I look forward to exploring that with you guys and having some discussions based on our final topics as well. I hope you're doing well, and make sure if you have questions, you post them to the homework question channel. And if you have something that you wanted to discuss a little further or just an observation to share from the book, you can post that to the discussion channel. And we will do a live session next week on Tuesday. Okay, so make sure in your plans for your week you include the live session on Tuesday. So look forward to seeing you then. Talk to you later. Bye.